What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Grim here with Outside MTG, and today we've got a weird one. Like, Mono Green Stompy is not a new archetype in the format, but it's also an archetype I've just never been a fan of. I know some people have had success with it, but it's not for me. But I came across this list that did well at a Red Bull Invitational qualifier. I believe in Spain, it might have been Germany. Either way, I'm legitimately impressed this deck can actually win as early as turn 3. But, yeah, you may have noticed there's Giant Growth and Titanic Growth over here in the sideboard. Or not sideboard, but just in the main deck. Kind of doesn't make any sense, right? Like, why would you play these garbage tier cards? But when you have Syr Faren the Hengehammer, they can be alright. So, get in here to take a look at it. In the 1-drop slot, we've got Pelt Collectors, Gingerbrutes, and actually Stonecoil Serpent's a 1-drop a fair amount of the time, as is the Heart's Desire from Lovestruck Beast. Gemrazer is more or less just a 3-drop. It can mutate onto every creature we have except for Syr Faren himself. We've got some Barkhide Trolls, because who doesn't love a 2-mana 3/3? And Questing Beast at the top of our curve, because Questing Beast. But in order to pull off the turn 3 win, you literally turn 1 any 1-drop creature. Any 1-drop. Turn 2, get Syr Faren into play, get in for 1 damage. Turn 3, Giant Growth plus a Titanic Growth on Syr Faren. Pumps him up to a 9/9. He swings, turns one of these 1/1s into a 10/10. That's 20 damage. If your opponent's shocked at any point, double Giant Growth on Syr Faren is enough to get it done. It's kind of wild. Like, turn 3 is not necessarily always the goal you're looking for. You can run people down turn 4, no issue with this deck, and the sideboard's incredibly simple. You got 4 Healer of the Glades, basically just for mono red. 3 Soul Guide Lanterns for graveyard shenanigans, and more often than not cycling. 4 Ram Throughs just to deal with things which creatures you don't want to deal with. It can also just be a burn spell. 2 Thrash threats. The Thrash here notices a lot like Ram Through, but the Thrash can target Planeswalkers, which is relevant. And in those same matchups where we're probably trying to take down Planeswalkers, we're probably trying to grind with them also. So we've got a couple of Vivien Monsters Advocates over here too. That was actually an addition I made. The original list just had 4 Thrash threats. I kind of liken the 2 Viviens whenever you really need to grind. Well, with that being said, let's take this terrible looking pile of cards all the way to Mythic. Alright, let's go out here and show off what this deck can do. We'll take the play. Shit, and we'll keep. The deck does only play 21 lands, so you got to keep that in mind too. A little 1/1 snake. Drop this guy on 2, and then we'll come up with a plan for 3. Three might just be mutate onto Stonecoil. I think it is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and swing with both. Well, turn 3 7/7 Trampler. If opponent wants to trade both their creatures for Syr Faren, we're down. Our opponent is all like, man, what is going on here? It's a little spooky. Next turn we can Giant Growth on the Syr Faren, give this guy a +5/+5. Or just rip the land for Questing Beast. Either way. Perfect. Opponent came swinging. Are we ready to make the opponent regret that decision? Let's pump up the jams. Let's co-attacking. That big old Gemrazer. You still want to play Magic the Gathering, opponent? And we'll get a Barkhide Troll into play. Robert, sure. Jumped our hand out faster than mono red, and they can't even get anything from us. So we're gonna get cleaved here. Do we care about getting cleaved? No, I don't think we do. Like, even with a cleave, we still just get them. Oh, I guess I did need to get a block, because this guy's going to be able to get in for 10. Oh, it's just a Rimrock. Whew. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, and that's just going to be good game. Whatever you want to do, opponent. Sure. Opponent learned that lesson real quick. Don't let that guy stay in play. Against them, we do like Healer of the Glade, especially on the draw. Alright, we'll just swap those out with Gingerbrutes, as they do have things with haste, so the Brute's not going to be unblockable against them anyway. It's just a clean cut. In lots of matchups, though, that Gingerbrute is just unblockable. I suppose. Got a play on one. We got 2 drops. We got 3 drops. Take it. It's not super exciting, but it's certainly playable. Considering we're on the draw against mono red here, we're probably going to want to be a little bit more defensive anyway. Come get the card off the top. Ooh, opponent found a questing beast. Hey, we found the Hengehammer though. I'm gonna go ahead and get this 3/3 into play first though. Got a lava coil? Yeah, okay. Opponent has a Hengehammer of their own. Alright, what if we put a 5/5 into play? Opponent's thinking. I assume we'll see them cast our questing beast this turn. If they wanted a lava coil this guy instead, though, I am so about it. Next turn's probably just Faren plus Troll. Opponent with just no idea what they want to do. Kinda would like an additional 5/5. But we are just gonna go with it like this for now. Hopefully opponent doesn't have Embercleave and like plus land drop to go with our questing beast. That would be terrible. I say that, I guess we could always just mutate the Gemrazer and blow the cleave up. But it's still not ideal. Okay, good. We can still mutate and take care of that annex as well. So, let's get our mutate on. Mutate on this little fella over here. Take out annex. We gotta start just putting pressure on. We've got to make him use that questing beast. That was the opponent. I don't think that's the exact road I would have taken there, but fair enough. We'll leave this other Lovestruck Beast in hand, that way if they try to pick off the 1-1 thinking it'll keep our 5-5 back, simply not the case. Kind of like a pump spell here. Or a Stonecoil. Stonecoil's not bad either. Alright. Let's go swinging with the 2/5/5s. Kind of tempted to send the 3/3 into combat also. Yeah, let's send the team at him. Make him make some tough choices. Okay, opponent afraid of the pump spell. I get it. Not afraid enough to split the blockers up there. Want to maybe rethink that? Alright, well, let's get our own questing beast out of play. Let me make some dudes. Yeah. Get our Lovestruck Beast on here. Play this guy out as a 1-1 also. That's my hand, opponents. What can you do about it? I don't get any free cards from the top of my library. And that's just not enough blockers. Good game, opponent. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll block one for fun. And that's it. Opponent blocks the 3 biggest ones, we still get in for 3 damage. Yep, game, opponent. Well, no, like, it's been a little while since I was truly impressed with a standard deck, and this one definitely qualifies as something I've been impressed with. Alright. Broke into Diamond 2. I think I'm currently like 6-0 with this deck. Yeah, that's a keep. Turn 1 Pelt Collector, turn 2 this guy, turn 3 Gemrazer, hit the 4th land, questing beast on curve. Deal. You know, honestly, I don't even think I've played a game 3 with this deck yet. I'd really like to get some full art Pelt Collectors. Cavalcade, huh? Okay. What if I had a 2/2 opponent? Why would opponent take that block? Seemed like a strange choice. I think I would have just taken the 2 and moved on with my life personally. But hey, we'll mutate. we'll get in and make this sting. Gotta love it when you can put mono red on their heals that quickly. We got Questing Beast and Giant Growth as options next turn. And keeping it real, we're probably just gonna Giant Growth onto the Hengehammer. Especially with a shock there. Tragic. Sure. What if I had this opponent? Yeah, opponent's seen enough. Go into the next one. Alright, well again, we're gonna drop the Gingerbrutes in favor of these and say go. Oh, I've got baby cats. What are you doing, little ones? Come here. Just so you know I'm not lying, there is in fact little tiny baby cats. Hi, little one. We find a 1-drop here. Well, no 1-drop. That's okay though. We got Barkhide Trolls for days. Oh, take a hit. Okay. Well, let's put a body in the way. What are you doing? So we could just be mana efficient and mutate this Gemrazer. And go swinging. Okay. Still not quite big enough. Next turn we'll get a Barkhide Troll plus Syr Faren. We can get our Giant Growth on the following turn. Winota. Okay. Mardu Winota. Alright, that makes sense. If that's the case, maybe we want some amount of ram through so we can instant speed deal with it, provided they don't have Tagic in play. This is gonna sting. Yeah, it did. Nice. Okay, now that we know what the opponent actually is, instead of these healers, I would like some ram-throughs. Man, this is like the first game 3 ever with this deck. Man, this is literally like a Syr Faren away from turn 3 good game. We are 100% going to try and top deck that guy. Kind of a greedy keep, but I mean, would like to see that turn 3 win. Okay, well, hey. Gonna land off the top. This Stonecoil is gonna be real big real fast. Okay. Alright, we got the land. Let's mutate on the Stonecoil. Go swinging. Gonna land off the top. We can just give him +10, +10. Not a land. Let's go swinging. Depending on how our opponent blocks here too, we could just have him right here. What you want to do, opponent? Ooh, an opponent said no blocks and will, well, I would say will live to regret it, but they're not getting another turn. Man, just out of nowhere. This deck is unacceptable. Hey, it's El Rey. We played against this guy on the channel. We played Allure of the Unknown against this guy. I don't remember what he was playing last time though. Alright, we'll give this a shot. Yeah, play on 1, play on 2, play on 3. Can't hate on a curve. Yeah, we're gonna go with Pelt Collector instead. Okay, little Jun sack. I'm about it. Get a Barkhide Troll on, get him for 2. Mutate this Gemrazer and deal with that trail here in just a second. Look at an oven here. I guess we could take the oven out instead, but I'm pretty sure we're just taking out that Trellicrums. Okay, well, guess we're taking out an oven. Let's go here. Mutate over our boy. I want that one, opponent. Let's go swinging. The matchup requesting beast is probably going to be okay. One's got a priest. Sounds good, opponent. We could just go 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop. I think that might actually just be the game plan. So 1 drop, 1 drop. Swing with the team, hold up his Giant Growth. Opponent just taking the hit, huh? We're currently getting in for 9. We could crank that up to 12, but I think we'll just hold on to the Giant Growth for now. I'll put this Lovestruck Beast token into play though. Opponent has a Mayhem Devil. They can kind of wreak havoc on our 1/1s, but now that they're at 5 life, we've got Gemrazer with Giant Growth. They need to be able to get that Razor out of play. I can't claim the Firstborn it because it's too big. So, feeling alright. Got a devil. Pretty good. We can bring the cat back, get us a psychic creature, and shoot 2 of our 1/1s. So our Gemrazer is going to be the only one still standing here. Yep. Bye, Barkhide. Opponent has Heartless Act. They can't target the Gemrazer with it. They can remove a counter from it, but that's the best they can do. Are you willing to go to 1? And they are. Oops. You fought valiantly, opponent. This matchup, Ram Through actually is pretty nice against sacrifice decks. So what if we trimmed 1, trimmed 2, maybe just trimmed 1 here? I might just take 3 Ram Throughs. We're still just kind of looking to get aggressive regardless. We'll drop 1 more Gingerbrute. We'll just keep 1 of them in the deck. I do want all the Ram Throughs. I actually built a Gen Sack list of my own yesterday. Just kind of based off old school Gen Sack, Corvol, Strelacrums, Mayhem Devil, all that good stuff. Yeah, we got a mulligan that. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. We're gonna get greedy and go for this win. Got Pelt Collector into Syr Faren. Mutate the Pelt Collector. Hold up Giant Growth for Faren plus Gemrazer like we've been doing. There's an early Devil though. Boo, early Devil. Boo. No attacks. Okay, down for a Lovestruck Beast. Well, I'd like to mutate since they do have several things that we like to take out, but that being said, we're just going to get our mutate on. That'd be hilarious if they made a food in response. Let's go get some. Opponent's going to make food. Next turn, provided our board's still intact, it's probably just going to be Giant Growth on Faren, get in for a ton. Nope, he's going to eat the food, get rid of our Hengehammer. Alright, if that's the case, it'll probably just be 1/1 plus 5/5. Yep. No surprises there. I respect it. Not gonna block anyway, might as well get in. Let's go swinging ourselves. Opponent's gonna be able to make a food and just get rid of our 1/1, so our 5/5 is just kind of gonna be chilling, but we have plenty of other 5/5s in the deck, or 1/1s in the deck, so whatever. Matter of fact, if we can make one out of nowhere, we might just be able to finish them off next turn without them seeing it coming. Because they're going to take out the 1/1. That just is what it is. So, buy a 1/1. That's not what we wanted at all. Get him for 5 though. Just keep the pressure on. Meanwhile, opponent over here just getting that caloric intake up, eating all the foods, all of them. For real, we just straight take a Titanic Growth at this point and just run him down. Well, we got claim the firstborn, yeah. Luckily, opponent doesn't have any 1/1s of their own currently, anyway. They got a cat here, that wouldn't be bad. But if all they have is still our Lovestruck Beast, sack our Lovestruck Beast, we're down. Get him for 3? Hell yeah. Awesome. Bye, friend. You had a good run. Come on. Another pump spell off the top. Man, opponent can gain up to 6 now. Ooh, and we are flooding out over here with our 21 land deck. Yeah, I guess we actually are technically flooding. I was about to point out that a lot of people think that when they're really not, but we're not a third of the way through our deck, but we have found a third of our land. So, I mean, we are technically running a little bit above average on land pools. Opponent over here eating all the food in ever still. Pump spell off the top. Let's go. Come on. We even take a questing beast at this point. Or ram through. Ram through would actually be pretty good considering how big this guy is. I guess they'll probably just oven in response though. Okay. They want the ability to eat the food and make a food. I get it. We've got to pull something right now. We have just spent like way too long just sitting here doing nothing. I'm not sure the opponent thought this through. Oh, they can still eat the other food though. Sure. What if our Gemrazer didn't die? Hey, we found a questing beast. Alright, opponent. We'll keep the land in hand over here. Pretend that we actually have something. That's gonna let them deal 2. They could attack, I could eat 1, they could sack the 1. Man, opponent might be able to get us here. There might be a line. I'm not sure though. They can't get us here though. We get them on the crackback if they go for it. So they definitely have some decisions to make. Yeah, I think opponent's best line is actually just attack with both devils. I block 1 with questing beast, crack the passage, sack the 1 that I'm blocking, eat the food, and that should be lethal, I think. Let's see if opponent sees that line. Opponent's thinking real hard about it though. I'm pretty sure that's enough though if opponent does it the way I said. I think if opponent just wants to finish off Questing Beast though, that's not quite gonna cut it. Yeah, this is not the line to win. Not the way they're currently going for it. I mean, I think they would have had exactly 7. Math could be wrong there. They can eat the food to stay in here. Yeah, no, that'll still do it. Yeah. Yep, good game, opponent. Alright, well this time, let's not draw all of our lands. Okay. Now that I asked to not draw all of our lands, I'm sure we got like a no-lander here. Or a pretty good hand. Yeah, we'll take that. Go Pelt Collector into the hammer. Yeah, old Jim Adler here ain't no joke. He's the Texas Hammer. Pet our doggo for good luck. Poke their cat. Okay. Get in with Pelt Collector. Oh, okay. I was about to say, why do we shock again? Hopefully we can get the land off the top and have Gemrazer deal with that oven for us. Or not. Oops. Should have played that pre-combat. This is where we're going to end up losing the game by 1. Come on. Hit this third land. Get our mutate on. Okay, perfect. You want that one. Oof. Sure hope that last card's a good one if that's the approach we're taking. Maybe he has like Corvold or something, or if he can claim our Barkhide Troll, yeah, that's pretty good. How about land off the top, get you with Questing Beast? How about that, opponent? That sounds really good to me. Yep. Land off the top. One time. One time. Oh, well that won't let us finish him at all. Sad. Now they have a blocker. Boo, blockers. Boo. Let me get this land, dog. Come on. One time. Hit me, dealer. Come on. Come on. Land card. Land card. Oh, we got the land card. Let's go. I guess opponent doesn't have to block though. But if they, well, if they want to though, Quester, the Mayhem Devil's the only one that can. So you can activate Priest and get rid of our questing beast. We can just drop another Gemrazer into play though. Don't have another creature opponent. Just make a food. Oh, I didn't even make a food first. That's a little surprising. Eat a food, sure. Well, here's our not mutated Gemrazer. Might be able to end him next turn. Ooh, where's that Stonecoil? Opponent can't do anything about it. Beautiful. Hey, there you have it, folks. Like for these whole best of 3 videos, I usually try to just keep it to 3 games. We got 3 quick wins today. Can't suggest playing this deck enough. It is absolutely ridiculous. I love it. It's really good. It's really fast, and it will get you to Mythic, no problem. Matter of fact, I'm about to hit the grocery store after we get this video uploaded, but I'm running it into Mythic today. You should too. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.